So the most popular stocks right now are Tesla and Apple. Tesla and Apple just did a split. So Apple did a 4-by-1 split. Tesla did a 5-by-1 split, meaning basically where Tesla was at, it was divided out by 5. So that person who had a piece of that stock, now they have 5 shares of what it currently is now. So technically, a person will have 5 shares of Tesla right now because it divided. And then, or from where Apple was, it divided by 4. So you had 4 shares all at 125 each. So based on where it was. So that's how that works out as far as the split goes. As far as where the market is looking, so ever since October last year, it's been at a strong uptrend. I mean, powerful. And especially around, March, it's been going. It's been going. It said pretty much fuck you to coronavirus. It doesn't give a shit. Tesla is booming. It's making moves. They are hungry. And to be able to survive this pandemic, it's inevitable. And the fact that they are surviving and thriving so well in this pandemic, it says a lot to the world that this company is powerful, it's legit. Nothing can stop it at this point. But even still, we can say for a long time because, more than likely because of all the pressure and everything, it's due for a correction. Who knows when, in all honesty, because of all the hype and everything, I potentially see it going further. I mean, oh wait, let me delete that. Let me delete it. Well, pretty much at this point, we want to try to look for a reason for it to drop. So, basically, based on its trend, actually, not look for a reason. At this point, it's more look for a location it would go to if it did drop. So, at this point, I will also say I am not a financial advisor. I am just, everything that I put out is strictly educational, so purchase the stock, trade the stock at your own risk. Everything here is just strictly educational. I'm not a financial advisor. But overall, what can we see from this? Is there any way that this stock can get cheaper? So, personally, I want to look more at the trend. Okay, I don't even know what this line was for. We'll focus more location, trend. If there was a reason, I would look for it to come out around the 300 area, actually. I mean, I like gaps, but they don't always close, and there's so many little ones. But this company is too strong to really say that it'll ever come back to these areas. I'd like to make my purchase at around 300 if possible. So if it ever comes down to this range again, I'm not passing on this opportunity. Who knows, maybe it'll never come here again. I can't say it's guaranteed to go lower or anything, but it's just a smart idea to me based on what's going on, how successful they are right now, and everything going on at this point. Who's to say once we get to what the what they deem an acceptable level, what pre-corona levels, this company is not going to get even stronger in value. Who's to say? More than likely, that is an idea that's running through my mind. I've never experienced a pandemic, investing during a pandemic. This is my first experience too, but these are just thoughts that run through my head. What's going to happen next? What happens after we exceed, well, pre-corona levels? Come back to it. So basically, at this point, watch out, and I wouldn't be afraid of the opportunity. If it did get cheaper than that and broke the trend for a while, I wouldn't think that's a bad thing. I wouldn't think that the company is doing terrible, because they're thriving still. They're making money. So I'm going to hold that for a long time. To not jump in Tesla, it's just dumb. And then we're going to look at Apple. So right now Tesla's at 478, which it can drop further. We look at Apple, similar position. So it came down, now it's rising to, maybe I should buy another one. Maybe buy more shares maybe. So if it ever came back, this is just an idea for me. I don't believe it would go to 60 at all, personally. Look at the way, look at it, it's gone. This company wants to grow, it's hungry. So with that in mind, it's going to keep going. But if there was a chance that it did come back, let me see how it looks. Oh, personally, I'd love 80, but I'm more likely to just take more at 100 personally, if I see an opportunity based on what I know. It really depends on the opportunity that presents itself at the time, but right now there is just no clear sign of it. For any of these, no clear signs of it dropping. We expect a correction. We want a correction, but it doesn't mean that it's necessarily going to happen. But if you are someone that wants to invest in Tesla and Apple, I will put some links in the description for you so you can actually get access to the broker. I'll even put a video link down there for you so you can figure out how to sign up and everything. But yeah, once you join either one, there will be two options for you. Once you join either one of them, you can get a free share in a stock valued up to $500, and you can refer yourself and get more shares valued up to $500. But go ahead and check those out. If you thought this video was pretty helpful in explaining my thoughts as far as Tesla and Apple, feel free to give me a like. Feel free to share your own opinion and thoughts in the comments. It's open discussion. These are just my thoughts, basically everything education based. But have a good day, everyone. And I will say this, it's kind of crazy to pass on these opportunities. So just think hard on it all. Don't be afraid, because next thing you know, what happens when these things go to like 500 and $1,000? And you're like, oh, I could have had these things at a cheaper price. I hate feeling that way.